Alrighty, welcome everybody to the Next Level Rock Guitar 30J Challenge Mark 1. So I'm excited to run this and just to challenge you all and see what happens. I'm excited about running it. Dave and I are in a coaching program and we did a challenge and I got heaps of value out of that. So apart from, I think it's a really cool way to pressurize the learning process. So the thing that we don't have in this format is assessments and recitals and all these performance things that I had to do at university level and I guess at high school as well, which kind of pressurize you into progressing and practicing more. And I noticed that there's a huge difference in how much practice happens before a student concert that I used to run when I ran them. So that's what this is all about. It's about stepping into a new realm, trying new things, testing out your skills, and yeah, that's the beauty of it is that when you finish, you then go, oh, I have capacity to be able to do more or stretch, so hopefully it's the things that then you then implement after this as well. All right, so I'm gonna share my screen. So today will be a bit of like this is how it works kind of thing. And it'll also be like, we'll probably spend a bit of time starting to take some actions and actually write it out. We don't have to have this all filled out already. Hey, Sam, you just missed the intro, but you haven't missed much yet. So we're just about to start working through the workbook. And if anyone hasn't got this yet, I've just put it in the Facebook chat. If anyone joined the Facebook chat after I posted it, you might not be able to see it, which might be you, Dave. We'll sort you out in a second when we're ready to roll. So going to go through the workbook. You're going to use this as kind of like your way to track your progress and also to set your goals and objectives for the term, because each of you are all at different levels and you're all going to do a different challenge, so to speak. Similar activities, but the application of those things will be different. I'm going to talk about that, how that all works. Cool. So, and the added bonus, as we talked about before, if you complete it all, I've added another little layer to this, which I will be open to feedback on as well. So you're going to get one free lesson if you complete your main goal for the month, 30 days, and then you get 2 free lessons if you hit your stretch goal. So I've kind of got this layer of like, yeah, if you achieve this, you get 1. If you achieve this, you get 2. So we'll talk about what the stretch goal is and what your main goal is going to be as we go. So obviously it's about momentum, clarity, and proving to yourself what's possible when you commit to something. So let's make the next 30 days your most focused, productive, and exciting month of guitar yet. Let's go. Alrighty. So here's our checklist. Obviously, we've got our start dates there at the start. We're going to, the first piece is setting a practice commitment. So for some of you, that might be the first box, which will either be a minimum daily or weekly commitment. So what does that mean? It means that like you might want to practice 5 days a week, or you might want to practice 3 days a week if you're not doing any practice at all. And then it might also be a weekly commitment, meaning it's accumulated time. So you might want to accumulate 2 hours of practice. So it doesn't matter what day it's on. You just want to do 2 hours. So you can do half an hour, half an hour, half an hour, or you can do 2 hours on Sunday night to get it all done. Whatever that means. And so what we're going to do today is actually write down, everyone's going to have a different amount of time. And for me, it's about finding something that's going to stretch you, but not break you. And also I want to make sure that it's not something that's way too easy and way too achievable. Obviously, this also being the first one, this might also be an opportunity for us to test some things and see where we're actually at. And then the next one we can go, all right, we know where we're at. We've got a benchmark. Now we can stretch. So I'm kind of aware of that both of those things are happening at once. Then daily practice time, morning, afternoon, evening, flexible, pretty straightforward. So this is the mindset pieces for this. This has to be done within the first week. It's a video, it's about 25 minutes long. So I'm not saying it's going to be done tonight, but essentially what are your values and priorities? So what's most important to you? If guitar's at the top, then I know you're probably going to be pretty successful at this. If guitar's not on the list, then I know this is going to be pretty challenging for you, but we've got some other things that might help you to support you with that as well. And you're going to post this in the Facebook chat, not in the page, just in the Facebook chat. So this is just for those of you that are in the challenge. You can post it on the Facebook page as well. That's totally fine. And then the next piece is your mission statement or ideal day. So what is it that you are, what is it that you're loving, that you're excited to work towards? Your kind of big picture, your music dream, whatever it is. So mission statement might be a bit heavy for us in guitar, but an ideal day. So I want to play around a campfire with my family and friends. I want to play XYZ songs confidently. I want to be able to do a guitar solo on a stage in an open mic night. I want to be able to play with my friends in a band, and we want to write an original song, and we want to go into a recording studio. And kind of the video will take you through a bunch of like activities to kind of tease out what next, and maybe some reasons why you want to be able to do that. Because I think when you've got a goal and there's an inspired reason why, then that's going to push you through it. So I'll be happy to field any questions with that. And you can also, on the video, it's in the Facebook group, and Next Level Rock Guitar Facebook group, you can put questions on that and I'll answer them and help you support you as well. We'll also have another call in 2 weeks' time to kind of field that if there's any questions or refinements that you want to make as well. And Dwayne, one of our members, has done that ideal day mission statement thing 3 times, and each time he's kind of like corrected it because he wanted to do all this stuff, and then he's like, you know what, I just want to hang out with my family and play songs and have fun. So his ideal day has completely changed. So it doesn't have to be this big thing. All right, so that's going to be completed within the first week. I try to get that done as soon as possible. Okay, so our 30-day objectives, we've got 5 options. You're going to choose 3, but some of you might only choose 1, but there'll be 3 of that same one. So I'll explain what that means in a second. So the first one is the spider game. If you're on the spider game, you're going to put in whatever current level that you're on. Then you're going to set a goal. I want to pass the 3-minute challenge in 3 minutes. And your stretch goal might be, I want to pass the 3-minute challenge in 2 minutes. Does that kind of make sense? And then for some of you who might not have passed level 1, I'm not sure what your special considerations might be, but it might be like, I find it very hard to play on the 1st fret. I'm going to play on the 5th fret because that's a thing, if that makes sense. So we want to make sure that we're stretching, but also we're making it appropriate for whoever's playing as well. Cool. Then rhythm activity. I think all of you should pick this. Maybe. So then what activity page are you going to do? There's the basic ones that we've been doing lately, and there's also some more challenging ones. So some of you more advanced students, I might say, I think maybe the next level ones might be a good idea to test. You're going to write in what tempo you can currently play it at. If you can't play it at any tempo yet, you're going to go in A, and then your goal tempo is going to be 70 beats a minute, 80 beats a minute, and your stretch goal might be 100. And like I said before, or like I said on Monday, that normal strumming pattern, 150 beats a minute is not fast if the challenge is playing with a metronome. So yeah, we'll see what everyone comes up with, and I'll be like, that's too easy, or that might be too hard. So we're just going to test it out and see how we go. Fire away if anyone's got any questions as well. The third piece. Yeah, question.
With the rhythm, with the rhythm and tempo and all that, is that something that we make up, like a strumming pattern we make up, or is that the ones that you've given us?
Yeah, it could be. So special considerations could be, it could be something that you've made up, or it could be specifically to a song. I would also strongly encourage that. If you've got a song and the strumming's not great, you can use that strumming from that song for your activity, and your goal will be to play it at the tempo of the song, but your stretch goal might be to play it 30, 40, 50% faster or whatever. Yep, 100%. Like I said, it's all flexible. Okay, so songs played in full. This could be like, for some of you, might be the first half of Sweet Child of Mine before it gets to the epic solo at the end, which is played in full as a special consideration. It could be Horse with No Name, 2 chords, but it's 4 minutes long. Or it could just be a solo from a song as well. So yeah, so that's how that looks. And your videos for this will be like, obviously the goal, the last one will be to play the song at full tempo, XYZ. For some of you that can play solos as well, it might be like chords plus the solo. And for those of you just starting out, it's just the basic chords, 1 strum per chord in time with the song, whatever it is. Cool. And the last 2, A scale. So what I would probably encourage with the scale is either do one that's appropriate to the song that you're learning. So if you don't know what key the scale song you're learning is, um, Guy, you got a question? Song without the solo, but an improvised riff. That would be a special consideration. What do you mean by that?
Sorry, I needed to actually find my thing is so you picked a beautiful song which had a horrible at the end with the
Yes.
solo, but swapped the solo for just an improvised riff.
Like an improvised solo. So you're making up your own solo?
Just at the end of it, so you've got the main portion of the song, just improvise your end.
Yeah. And is that something that you want to? So this is where Ideal Day comes in. Because if your ideal day is to improvise and make up your own solos, then 100% I'd encourage that because it's part of your goal. If your goal is to play solos note for note like the song, then the goal would be different. Makes sense. So it's like we. That's why the ideal day for me is so important because it's like, you, Brett, can I do this? I'm like, no, it's not part of your goals. You don't want need to do this. So, or it's just like slightly peaking it, pivoting it to where it needs to go. So for some of you that I've actually talked about your ideal days with, I'm actually like, oh yeah, I kind of know how this is going to go. But for some of you, I have no idea, one, what your values are, and two, what your ideal day is. I'm just like, okay, this person likes this kind of music, but I actually really have no idea. So this helps me direct you as well. You can, like, once again, you can keep it secret, but it doesn't help me help you.
I
Cool.
declare bias. I like a lot of music, but I know I'm not capable of playing at this point.
Yeah, yet.
Yet, yes, yeah, yeah.
All right, so scale. Once again, if you love scales, you can do three scales. I think that probably might be a little light on. But if you're pretty confident with A minor pentatonic, A minor blues, and A minor scale, you might do all three of those as part of one of your accountabilities. To be able to shoot up and down all three might be a cool thing. For those that are just starting out, maybe A minor. It's starting at 70 beats a minute, quarter notes. And then for those of you that are more experienced, maybe doing it more 80, but eighth notes. And then if that's easy and we're kind of achieving that already halfway through, we might ramp it up and adjust our goals. So it can be any key. It can be, I guess, the keys that I teach are A minor, E minor, B minor, D minor, and whatever the other ones are. But yeah, if you want to do a scale that's appropriate for the song that you're learning as well, that's totally cool. So yeah, goal tempo and a stretch. If you haven't really worked with a metronome before, obviously we're kind of testing the waters to see where that's going to be. But yeah, special considerations and additional challenges, you can put those in there too. And then the last piece is optional extras. So for some of you that might be keen to actually write a song or a part of a song or write song ideas, so you could use your challenge for every week to come up with a new song idea, and that's your video as a recording of that, and you post that. And it could be improvising, so you're learning a scale and then doing an improvisation over a backing track, which you'll obviously get feedback on in the group, and then improve and apply those techniques. And then that jamming exercise as well. So it might be a video where you're actually filming yourself practice that random. It's not random. It's like obviously a listening exercise and learning to solo without knowing any scales. So they're our 5 options. So yeah, some of those might be a discussion with me to figure out what that could be. But if anyone's got any other things they want to do, we can also discuss that are not those ones. All right, down the bottom, video posting location. So all of those things are going to be a video that you're going to film and post each week. So there should be 3 of them. So if you've got 3 songs, you're going to post 3 videos. If you've got the spider game, rhythm game, and a song, you're going to post 3 videos, 1 of each, every week. Cool. So video posting location. So for those of you who are on the Rock Free, you can either pick a public guitar Facebook group or you can pick our free group, the NLRG free group. So I don't know which one I think is going to be best. um, for the grand scheme of things. Obviously, thinking it from my perspective, I want to meet other people. So obviously, it's a challenge for you guys to be out there in the public world. So you can either pick the free group. The free group is better for us and our community because those people are kind of come to us through all my marketing. Whereas a Facebook group, we might attract people from the wrong side of the planet. So you guys can pick which one you want to work from. I'm happy with either one. For everybody else, you can do our private group, which is our Next Level Rock Guitarists group. Cool. Any questions on that one? Cool. And so here's our little checklist at the bottom. We've got obviously 4 weeks and a little extra little piece over the tail end of our 4th week. So essentially we've got whatever your activity 1 is, check it off. I've done that one this week, week 2, week 3. So obviously the dates are in there. So from today to next week, you're going to have 3 videos that are going to go up. And obviously these are kind of your baseline videos. So they can be whatever. They don't have to be perfect. You can literally do one take of where it's at and progress. And obviously you're probably going to do more than one take because I assume all of you have some sort of level of pride in what you want to do. But yeah, so they can be whatever they need to be. Then week 2 from the 25th to the 1st of December, week 3, etc., week 4, etc. And then I've said week 5, you can do 1, 2, or 3, whichever one. I don't know what I was thinking with just one more little activity, little bonus one. Cool. Does anyone have any questions? Anyone confused about anything?
Hey, Brad, I have a question just on the video posting.
Yep.
So can we post in like both the our normal private group and the free group?
Yes.
So we don't particularly have to single out one. We can
I
post
think you'd probably need to pick one.
Okay, all right.
So when you come to lessons, if you've got a video in the free group,
Yeah.
just tell me. I'm going to know that's in there.
Okay.
And then you're going to get feedback on the video as comments and from me in lessons anyway. So don't think you're going to miss out on that. Same if it's in a public group, you got to tag me in it and then I know it's there and then I can comment on it. And then we just give you feedback the same as what we normally would
Sure.
in your lessons. Yeah. So
Thank
you're not
you.
going to miss out on anything like that. You don't have to post it in multiple places.
Okay, all right, cool. Thank you.
I'm actually probably leaning more towards our free group. There's 52 people in there now, and that's only happened in the last like 2 weeks. So there's plenty of unknowns in there. There's
Yeah.
probably obviously a handful of us. So I think there's probably enough in there for it to be worthwhile us posting in there. So yeah, if you guys are Brian and Tony are keen to do that, and
Yep.
Dave as well. Cool.
Cool.
All
Thank you.
right. Any other questions? Sweet. All right. So I'm happy to stick around if anyone wants to start getting this like sorted and starting to fill it out. Asking any questions, clarifying anything, what they're going to put in. Obviously, this doesn't need to be filled out immediately, but you've got it there to fill out probably in the next 24 to 48 hours. So at least we've got your objectives and you know what you're going to start posting this week.
So we fill the form out directly online.
You can save it to your computer. Dave?
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah. So, have you got the file, the PDF?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, the doc. Yeah. So you don't need to fill it out online. You can save it to your computer
Yeah.
and fill it out there, and then you can just post in the group the parts that need to be posted in the group. I don't need to see it. It's like, look, at the end of the day, this is your own accountability to help you develop your own accountabilities to it.
Right. Okay.
Who feels like I need to see it to check it over? Like they might cheat or they just need another pair of eyes.
No, I'm just I'm just wondering because it's just there's a lot there and I guess it's our own accountability to do it all, I suppose.
Yeah, I think if you like, it's at the end of the day, it's decision making, right? So where you're going to get stuck is like, which one do I pick? So at the end of the day, let's stay on the call with me, and I'll go this one, this one, this one, this one. Because I think for you, without knowing your ideal day, songs are a focus for you.
Yeah.
we've talked a little bit about soloing. We've talked a little bit about something else. So for you, it could be 2 songs, singing and playing guitar, start to finish.
Yeah.
And they might need to be new songs for you, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe either a rhythm activity. I don't know whether the scale and improvising stuff, you've talked about it, but I don't know whether that's something you've taken action on since then.
Yeah. I'd like for this challenge to start playing my electric. So
Okay.
that's one of my goals as well.
Yep. So maybe a scale.
Yeah.
Yep. You've got your values there. That shouldn't be an issue.
Mm.
You kind of got a thing with your guitar already. It's just about saying this is what I'm working towards.
Yeah.
And a little bit of why.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like anything that you know already, just write it down.
Yeah, I've already started pre-filling. My only things is like with the spider game and the other challenges, I've just kind of done the goals as tempos.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just guessing in the ballpark because I really don't know how hard like 120 beats a minute is to 140. So I've done like stretch 140, for instance, 120 for spider game.
Yep.
So I don't know how.
Do you want me to demo it so you can see how fast it actually is?
Yeah,
I didn't set up a guitar, but I will do that quickly.
yeah, because I've kind of set that one a little bit higher than, let's just say, the scale, because the scale's got a bit more to it, kind of thing.
The major and minor scale.
Yeah, so I did 100 for goal tempo, stretch 140.
And so if you've got a tempo, there's got to be a meter involved. So it's got to be either quarter notes or eighth notes. So quarter notes would be every click, click.
Yeah,
click,
every
click,
quarter.
and eighth
yeah.
notes would be two notes every click.
Yeah. It'd probably be every quarter.
So yeah, for the guys that are like struggling, starting out metronome, just do quarter notes.
Yeah.
And for those that are more experienced and are pretty confident with quarter notes, then I want you to do eighth notes. So what did you say, Jade? What scale?
So I'm gonna do a minor major.
So it'd be A minor
just
and
minor.
C major, but yeah, just
Yeah,
call it
yeah,
one of
yeah.
one of them.
Yeah.
Because
That's it.
it's not A minor major.
What's
I don't know.
the
I'm just reading it as I see it on the sheet.
show us the eighth, Brett, just for an example.
Show us eighth notes. This
Seems
guitar worked
quicker.
when I bought it. Oh, I've got a different channel selected. My wireless died today. I'm sad. That's working. All right, so eighth notes. What tempo did you pick, Jade?
I picked, so my current level is around about 70, but I'm looking at goal 100 or 140 as a stretch.
And quarter notes or eighth notes?
Quarter.
So A minor scale. What tempo again? 70? No.
So currently 70, I'd say.
Yep.
Goal is 100, stretch 140.
Okay, cool. That's double.
That's like double. Yeah.
So I'm just going to clarify that again. So A minor scale, 100 beats a minute is your first goal.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's quarter notes. And I can set up an extra camera if you need me to actually see what I'm playing. So that was 100.
Yeah. Let's see what 140 looks like then. If you can.
2, 3, 4. Oh no, sorry, that's still 100.
Oh, we don't see it, by the way. Oh,
What's that?
we don't see your guitar. Yeah, there we go.
So that's 140.
Yeah.
So eighth notes for anyone who wanted to do double that speed. So yeah, the biggest challenge with this is the rhythm, making sure that obviously you got to play the notes in the right order, but playing them in time with the metronome is two different skills. So playing it smoothly up and down, and then playing it in time with something else are two different skills, because then you got to separate what you're playing and then also be connected to
time.
the rest. So
Yeah.
I'd rather you do it slower and do it well than faster. But I also want to challenge you. So what we'll do in 2 weeks' time, we're going to have another sort of meet up, and like my goal here is not to punish you for terrible guesswork. So if like your stretch goal is just like ridiculous, we'll adjust it halfway through so you can still achieve something, and still get some lessons. And same goes with the easy ones. Like, this is too easy, I want to make it slightly harder. So like everything can kind of move up or down in 2 weeks' time. So it's we've got a room to wriggle room.
Yeah.
Room. All right, sweet. All right, who else? I would everyone run past, and everyone run me past what you're thinking, so then we can kind of check in to make sure.
Yeah, I think the only other thing I think I already mentioned to you was just the songs.
Yep. What
Just
songs
trying
you thinking?
to. I don't know. I was thinking maybe like Enter Sandman, because I'd already like started getting tabs and learning a little bit of it, but I haven't done it much. And I was looking at another one, but it's like way too advanced for me, I think, which is Jekyll and Hyde by Five Finger Death Punch.
Okay. How
That's
close?
super hard.
So the Enter Sandman one's got a bit of content in it. Like it's got an intro,
It's got
another
a
intro,
desusting, I think.
then a
as well.
main riff. The verse and the main riff and the intro, they're all pretty similar. Then it's got a pre-chorus riff, then the chorus riff. I'm assuming you're not doing the solo just yet. So it's got a bit of content in it. But if you feel like that's in your wheelhouse, if you've had a little go at it, cool. Obviously, I don't really know. Like, I've seen you play some other things which I was like,
Yeah, I'm not too sure yet. As I said, it's quite a stretch to play that, so I don't know any other simpler songs that I can try.
Simpler songs in that kind of vein. Might be a lot more like an AC/DC song. What else? Has anyone else got
Thunderstruck or
suggestions?
something? Thunderstruck, is that hard?
Led Zeppelin.
Which Led Zeppelin song?
I don't know.
Not from my perspective, but hey, I'm open to. There's a Led Zeppelin song that's probably easy-ish to do. There's probably one that I'll probably think about in a second.
I'm thinking of the Peter Gunn theme from the Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was just a super simple one that came to mind. I think there was, well, I shouldn't say simple. It's,
This one.
yeah, it's got a little bit of a rhythm complexity.
Yeah, I know that I've played that riff, but that's I might be showing my level of interest in that song, that I've only ever played that intro riff. And it's usually when someone else has come from different lessons, they're like, I learned the Peter Gunn theme. I'm like, oh, okay, here we go.
So is there any bonus point if you play with sunglasses, 3/4 of a pack of cigarettes on the dashboard?
I condone sunglasses, the cigarettes not so much. 50% of everything is looking cool. Like, I'm not going to deny that I picked guitar because I thought it was the coolest one. So I don't know whether all of you have picked it because, like, I want to learn how to play jazz guitar and have my guitar up really high. And so some cool looking guitars floating around in this group. Yeah. So yeah, the songs are an interesting one. We might get halfway, like you might get to halfway through in 2 weeks and be like, you know what, this is actually more than I could chew off, and then we go, all right, your goal, we adjusting that to be like the first, like verse chorus or something like that, or the first three sections, or the main riff and the verse riff, so that there's like, yeah, we can just adjust it, because otherwise it's like, oh, but now I need a new song. I'm like, well, no, you've put a lot of work into this one already. Let's see what we can do with what you've already got.
Actually, I thought Master of Puppets, that'd probably be harder, easier, wouldn't it?
I would say that's that's definitely faster than Enter Sandman. When I have kids come in and play, hey, can you play Master of Puppets? I'm like, just that. Like I can play the intro, but then that bit that's like,
Yeah, 'cause there's a lot of power chords in it too. I'm seeing.
yeah, and it's long and it's complex and it's
Yeah.
it's fun
Yeah, I
to play
think
the
it goes
first
like
part though.
it goes like 7 minutes or something, doesn't it?
That's fun to play that intro riff. I don't think that is an
Beginners.
appropriate challenge just to play the intro riff. That's not the objective of that part of this challenge. Is to be able to play songs from start to finish.
Yeah.
But yeah, I tell the story of like, it's pretty rare that you will actually play a song from start to finish unless you're doing an open mic night, or like you're playing as part of a band. Because if you're just playing around a campfire, you'll play the first riff, everyone will go nah, and then the next song you play the first verse, and everyone's like, oh yeah, I know this one, and then sing the chorus. Get to the second verse, no one knows it. Next song, and you basically play the first verse and the chorus of like a whole bunch of songs. So you don't actually develop the skill of playing things from start to finish. You might, yeah, if you like decide to put videos on YouTube as like covers and things like that, you might actually develop that skill. But yeah, even as a music teacher, like most of the time I'm just playing like the bit of the riff or the song that the students can play. But I try to get my students to play songs from start to finish. Like, obviously, that's why we focus on it on Thursdays. Developing that muscle. And so many people come to me and say, I can't play a song from start to finish. I'm like, why?
Actually, TNT?
TNT, yep.
Yeah, so that-
Yeah, minus the solo. Highway to Hell could be a good one. That's pretty chunky. It's got lots of the same riff with different chords, but it has that cool. It's got the same riff with 3 different sets of chords. But yeah, that's a good one. I've played that with a student recently all the way through. I'm actually working on a solo for that too. I'm lost. Whatever it is. All right, cool. What about you, Sam? How are you tracking for this one, my friend?
Yeah, so I was just trying to figure out BPM wise for the scale. The scale I want to do E harmonic minor.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What
Um,
key? How many sorry, obviously E. One
I
octave or
want to.
2?
I want to. Well, I don't. Is it too? I want to sort of learn all the shapes.
Okay.
Or is that, I don't know. Is that
Well,
going too
how
big?
many do you know already?
I know this. I don't know. I don't know any, but I've sort of. I guess I know that first one.
Ooh. Oi.
Yeah, maybe I should. I definitely want to do the full from top to bottom.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, all right.
but
So,
maybe two,
yeah, you
maybe
could
just two
do
shapes.
5 positions.
Yeah,
You could do like 3 positions and then 2 single strings. Like that could be cool to play it like.
yeah, oh, yeah. That'd be cool. Well, that makes sense with That makes sense with because the song I want to do is Missaloo by Dick Dale. You know
Yep.
that's that surfer song.
That one?
Yeah, that's the one.
That is, I don't think that's harmonic minor.
Yeah, I think
How
it's
do you spell it?
I think it's double harmonic or something, but I
I
don't really.
think it's like 5th mode harmonic minor or for Phrygian dominant, they also call it. This sound. Uh, that thing?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it's not harmonic minor, it's different. It's like
yeah. It said it's like a double harmonic or a double
there's a bunch
harmonic.
of different what things to call it.
Yeah, but I don't actually like the sound of the
Yeah, it's
in
cool.
three.
I don't. I
That's
basically
pretty cool.
created these like 6 keys. That's not one of them, or scales, but it could be a cool thing for us to look at. Um, yeah, I guess for me, because it's not like a common scale, like you'll be on your own devices trying to figure out where you're gonna play it. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
Misery. What's it called? Misery Lou.
Miserlou, Miserlou.
I can't even brain today. Can you spell that again for me, please?
Yeah,
Yep.
Miserlou.
Yep. Thank you. Dick
Dick
Dale
Dale.
and his Deltones. Got it. Yeah, cool. How's the rest of that go? Oh, it's the same thing but on the first string. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fun. Well, that definitely, I would 100% be doing that scale on, well, it's probably too easy to do on the, well, is it too easy? You've obviously got to learn the scale to play the song on both the first string and the sixth string. So maybe like you've got that as your special considerations. I'm going to play it on both sixth and first strings, and then you've got to learn it in like 2 different positions. Like maybe
yeah.
like
Is there a point in having
Even maybe the riff would be cool. That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah. Is there a point in having like one exercise being learning the scale up one string if the
I
song is
think
already
that's probably. Oh, look, that song is that situation is probably really unique because it's like you learn the riff and then oh yeah, I can just do it.
exactly the scales?
But a
Yeah.
challenge would actually be like, how do I play that? And like actually playing it across a set of strings. So then you have to learn the scale in a different position.
Yeah.
So I think that would be a cool extra challenge for you because it's like it wouldn't be straightforward because otherwise that's too easy.
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah, so that's too easy for you.
Yep. Cool.
The song I don't think is easy because that picking is quite complex and to do it well, smoothly on repeat.
Yeah, well, that's what I just wanted to. I thought it'd be a good picking exercise to.
100%. Yeah,
better.
and like arm tension because as soon as I started doing that, my whole arm went. My whole
Yeah.
arm, like you can see my arms,
Yeah, I know,
muscles
it's
popping out.
Yeah.
So it's like learning to relax. Hey, but still keep it smooth and flowing and keep it really accurate as well. So yeah, that's a good one.
Cool.
All right, cool. Tony, thoughts?
As song wise,
Yeah, song wise, or what are your actions? What are your challenge pieces going to be?
I did have a question back on scales actually. I'm doing triplets, and I'm struggling with the metronome on triplets. Can you just demo like in A minor, with triplets at, for example, 140, for example?
So, did you see me play eighth notes at 140 before?
I did.
Did you think that was fast?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so
whatever.
triplets at
I don't
140.
really, or at 100. I'm not sure.
Let's have a look. So I'll bring
Okay.
up the metronome. So on this metronome, the one
Yeah.
I use has a triplet function. So you
Okay.
click that, and then you can go. Da 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 da.
Okay.
Triplets at 140.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
So to just play one note to get that. You could do. That's still pretty quick.
Sure. Thank you.
But so that's a way for me to learn triplets with a metronome, but play less notes, but work on my picking to get the speed up.
Yeah.
100 triplets.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
So that's got the triplet feel in there. Once again, getting the first note right.
Yeah.
It's kind of you got to figure out where you're going to turn around as well, because sometimes you might be like, oh, then I'm in a weird spot, which obviously is a skill in itself.
Yeah.
So that's pretty quick.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. So if you think about it, if we stayed at like 80 beats a minute,
Yeah.
you could do like quarter notes, eighth notes, triplets, and then
Yeah.
16th notes.
Yeah.
Or you can just, do the same like eighth notes and then try and speed it up to forever. Triplets is like a next level. thing because there's groups of three, it throws that out of whack unless you're doing like 3 note per strings. Then all the groupings of notes are all groups of three. Eey. Eey. I can't do it now. Yes, I can. I changed it. Let's go.
I just find it more interesting playing triplets, and I just when I try to incorporate the metronome, it just throws me out altogether. So
Yeah, so definitely play around with this and like go slow, like go 60, because as soon as you like we did 140, right? 140 quarter notes, not impossible-ish. But as soon as you then put eighth notes in it, that's now 280. It's a double.
Yeah.
And then obviously triplets is adding in a third note, which increases it by 30%. So we're 280 plus 30%,
yeah, sure.
350 roughly.
Yeah.
So yeah, like don't get scared by the numbers. Like if you go all the way to 200 and you're playing quarter notes,
Yeah.
oops, that's the triplets. Like this is still eighth notes at 100. So sometimes people are like 200, wow, that's a huge jump. But I've seen students go, Brett, I can do it at 200. I'm like, yeah. That's great. But yeah, it's like you can do big jumps once you get comfortable with the process. Some of you can do big jumps when you get comfortable with the process.
Yeah.
Some of you will feel like this is pulling teeth, but hey, it's going to help.
Cool.
All right. Is anyone else got anything? I didn't get to speak with everyone, but has anyone got anything they want to share? Thoughts? Who's excited? Who's terrified?
I guess I just got a question. You might have answered already, but
Yep.
with the step-by-step week postings and stuff,
Mhm.
are we aiming to post our exact goal? Like, say you're trying to do it at 150 BPM as your scale or whatever.
Yep.
Do you post your first video at 150 BPM, or do you do it like, start out at 120 in the first week, 130 in the, or
If you can post your goal in the first week, you did not make it challenging enough.
so yeah, okay.
So
So in the first week you'd be,
but some of you won't know. Some of you won't know what your tempo is that's going to make sense.
yeah,
Some of you will struggle with the whole thing of playing with the metronome in its entirety. So even just getting a tempo up is like a win.
yeah. So
Some of you will
essentially
like completely undershoot it, and some of you will completely overshoot it.
yeah. So you put your goal, and then you slowly, week by week, do a slow, start on a slower BPM.
Yeah,
Week by
the
week
goal,
until you
like
hit
the goal is to progress. So the goal is not to punish you for guessing the wrong tempo.
Yeah.
So the goal is to progress. Like I see progress from people who post lots of videos. I see progress from people who practice. I see progress from people that are trying things that they're not good at, like playing with a metronome, like playing songs from start to finish, because there's like a certain amount of like effort you have to make. So the goal is not to get your goal. The goal is to improve your quality of your habits. So that's the things that we're looking for, right? We want to acknowledge the effort involved, because progress, Tony will speak to this, and probably all of you that have been playing for a little while you get better, but you still feel like you're crap. And so we don't want to focus on how we feel about things. We want to focus on the things that we actually do that move the needle. So I still feel like I'm not a very good songwriter, but I've got a song now that's got 35,000 streams. I think it's actually 37,000 streams now. And so lots of people have listened to that song. And so now I don't listen to those feelings.
Is that the cosmic?
Yeah.
Cosmic level.
It's got 37,000 streams, I think.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think the last time when did we change over the group? Maybe in February? So it might have just got to 1,000 or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it's jumped up a bit since then. And yeah, and it's got heaps of positive comments, and this is a great song, this is my favorite song of summer, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, cool. So when I feel like I can't practice, I go and look at all those little screenshots that I've got to remind myself.
Nice. Is that on
So
Spotify?
yeah, I still get caught up in the feeling. I don't feel like I'm good enough.
Yeah.
we want to acknowledge those things. They're part of who we are. But we also want to then get back as quick as we can to the action steps that are actually going to help us move forward, which is why we do the values. So that when you come to me and say, Brad, I don't feel very good today, I'm like, okay, what's your value list?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, work and family. I'm like, how are those things going? And then we acknowledge that they're more important to you at this phase and era of your life. And we give yourself a bit of a break, or whatever it is happening in your world. And then we look at the vision. What's the big picture? Why are we doing this? And then we're like, okay, we're just being impatient. we've got a few more reps to do before we get there.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Does anyone else have anything they would like to share? Whether you're excited, terrified, hopefully somewhere a little bit in the middle.
I think this is going to be really good.
I hope so. It's going to be pleasure and pain. That's the point. Cool. Who have I got to book? Jade and Guy, we've got to organize some lessons. So they don't have to be in the challenge. But I'm guessing you're going to want to fit them in. So yeah, just reach out to me and we'll work out some times that are going to work for the one-to-one lessons that you guys have purchased. And I think that is it. Are we complete, everybody?
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So yeah, in the chat, it's like that's there as well. So if you're having any challenges with anything, just like admin related, you can put it in there. Post your values and your ideal day. Permission that they're all going to be different and they're yours, and that's cool. But that's going to help me help you. And if you have any questions about that activity, the link to the video is in the document. It's in the featured section of the goals. It's called Mindset Session 1. And it's about 25 minutes. Chuck it on double speed, watch it twice, and you should pretty much have a pretty good idea of, if you've done the activities, you'll have a pretty good idea of it. And just remember, like I said about Dwayne, he did it 3 times and now he's kind of reasonably clear about what he wants to do.
Where's that at in goals?
What was your question, Dave? Sorry.
You said it was in goals.
It is
Video.
It's that video, the training. The link is in this link here under
Right.
values and vision.
Oh, got ya. Yep.
Yep. So that's a link to. It's in the featured section of our Facebook group.
I think it's in the handbook too, isn't it? Because I think I've already
And
watched
all
it.
the handbook
Yeah.
is the workbook for that activity. But yeah, there's all you got to do is write down a list of the 5 things that you spend your most time, energy, money, focus, organization on. So there's a shortcut way in there. It's like, what are the 5 things that you can do for hours and hours and hours? No one has to remind you to do it. Yourself starting in those areas. They're not necessarily always going to be the areas that you like, but they're the things that you prioritize in your life. So some of you might not love your job, but you go there and you're on time and you're focused and blah, blah, blah. So work is obviously important to you, or what it gives you anyway. And yeah. Cool. And yeah, then share how you going, team. May lose battery if I drop off. I think that was Guy exiting stage right. All right, team. That is us complete. Best of luck. I'm here to help you too. If you get halfway through and you're like, oh, maybe I need some lessons or help, please reach out. Yeah, let's go. Let's stretch, team. It's going to be a big end of the year. And we'll see you tomorrow night for our Thursday night lesson at 7:30 Queensland time. Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.
Oh, see ya.
Thanks, everyone.
Catches.
Bye-bye.
Bye.